Hello, YouTube. This is the Silverback Gamer. I am back. This channel is being revived, hopefully. Now I have a decent PC and some decent recording software. So, first off, my first video I'll be bringing back to this channel will be a Warhammer Total War video. And as you can see, I'm doing a battle. I recorded the battle earlier today. And I'm going to show it to you now. So it's going to be the Greenskin Horde versus the defenders, the stalwart defenders of the Empire at Altdorf. Okay, so I'll run through what units I've got. Or what units they have, anyway. I decided to do large armies. I'm not sure if my PC can handle it. It's good, not quite that good. But what have we got? We got 2,652 Allied troops versus 3,789 Orc. And that's a lot of orcs. So what have they got? I think they have 4 units of trolls. I know they got 4 units of trolls. They've got quite a few savage orcs, big uns. They're gonna do some damage. Got black orcs. Oh, by the way, I am using the Empire of Sigmar mod. Very good mod. Recommend it. And it adds a ton of stuff. One of it being, where are they? Dismounted Reichsguard units. As you can see here, very nice models. Dismounted great swords and dismounted regular Reichsguard. But it also adds a ton of units to the game, like the orc big uns with shields. These exist in the tabletop version as well. And savage orc big uns. And it got orc big uns with great weapons. Oh god, they can do so much damage. I'm pretty sure they do black orcs with shields. I can't remember what I gave this army. Yep, we got black orcs with shields. God, they're gonna be so hard to kill. Black orcs. And I believe they have something else. They have also I had regular goblins. I got some of those around here somewhere. Goblins, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Regular goblins. Not bad. Better than the regular spears, I believe. And orc biggins. So they've just got a very, very big orc warg, as you can see. To counter this, I have given level 4 forts, because anything less and I just get fucked, basically. So we got those. I got handgunners, 6 units of handgunners on the walls to whittle them down, so to speak. I've got 4 units of regular halberdiers dotted around. Got some shield. Spearmen with shields. 3 of the units of those, I believe. I have an Empire Captain here. He's gonna help bolster the line. What else did I give? Oh, yep, and as a reserve, I've got my Reichsguard as reserves. 2 units of Reichsguard cav on either end guarding the gates, and the Reichsguard infantry will deploy where necessary. And as an ultimate reserve, I have Altdorf, Company of Honor, something else added by the Sigmar mod. The units are quite nice. I mean, made from scratch up, they're pretty nice. And as a general for the Empire, I have Karl-Franz on his Deathclaw. Very nice, very nice. Where is the orc war boss? Here he is. It's just a regular orc war boss on a war boar. Kind of disproportionately sized, but hey ho. So I'll put it into cinematic mode and play. So at first, I was quite optimistic about my chances, but as you see later on, the orc warg does kick into full effect, though it does get close. Either side can win. Alright, so my handgunners are opened up here. Oh, yeah, one of the towers has been destroyed. That is good. Good for me. Very good for me, in fact. You know, the less orcs that get onto the walls, the better. I did bring Karl Franz up here, just to give some minor buffs to the units nearby. Oh, I also had 3 units of regular greatswords with their stupid fucking hats. Anyway, more handgunners opening up. Oh, yeah, and another siege tower has been destroyed. Another siege tower destroyed. Very good, very nice. The orcs do deploy their trolls to bash down my walls, despite the fact that they have battering rams. But hey ho. I do run my handgunners away, but to no avail over here. Most units got away, but most of them did get caught in combat, which is not good. As you can see, the monstrous creatures in this game can bash down walls. So, to stop this, I'm pretty sure I realized that no one was coming up here, and yep, there we go. I deploy these people to guard against the trolls, because halberdiers do get a bonus against large troops. So the shields have engaged the spearmen have engaged the orc goblins. God, it's gonna be interesting fights nonetheless. Got black orcs. Black orcs is just so ridiculously hard to kill. Yeah, I bet that is wonderful quality for you people. Yeah, it's gonna become a clusterfuck. But unfortunately, upon deploying them here, the orcs, I think, did or didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I think so. Yeah. So they bust down the walls, the gates anyway. I think they bust down the gates at exactly the same time down here, which yes, they do. Unfortunately, the only thing I have down here guarding this gate is a unit of handgunners. So they let rip into the trolls almost straight away and break them. Pretty much. Yeah, they break them. I'm trying to keep this in cinematic mode as much as I can, because it looks better. So the halberdiers literally getting swatted all over the place by the trolls. And up here we got this unit of regular halberdiers and some handgunners. Yeah, that's gonna go well. Trying to defend against big orc boys and black orcs. That's gonna end super well. You know, these cannons are still opening up. We got these halberdiers trying to fight off these orc boys. I forget that I have Rights Guard here and don't deploy them, so yeah, that went really well. I can't remember what. These are also handgunners. I mainly forgot about this half of the battle because I was quite focused on this. Oh yeah, look at that. But they don't actually. This unit of handgunners does manage to just stay here and just shoot constant volleys into the orcs. I can't really see them. Yeah, I got Karl Franz getting buffs. And I did charge in my Empire Captain on his barded warhorse. Troll went down by the halberdiers. The halberdiers are quite an effective unit as long as they're not being hit by missile units, because then they just get utterly fucked. Oh, and I think I do. Yeah, I deploy a unit of great swords to bolster the line, because currently we're all getting killed up there. What we got down here? The handgunners still trying to fight off against orcs, savage biggins. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, clusterfuck. And these are handgunners, I believe. Yeah, routing. I deployed my Reichsguard. Glad I got that. Kind of charged straight into the fray here. Loads of trolls rushing through. Well, or rushing through and out. Black Orcs coming in. The Empire Captain is going to die there. He won't be able to fight them off. Up here, however, it has just become a backs to the fence, I guess. Trying to efforts there. Basically just trying to hold them off until reinforcements arrive, which would be in the form of these Reichsguard Halberdiers who actually quite effectively stay in the fight. They do have quite big buffs to their morale, these Reichsguard units. But not so much to make them invincible. There is a Reichsguard mod which makes them unbreakable, slightly overpowered, and also 100 men in the unit. Pretty sure my Empire Captain is... No, he's not dead yet. I mean, how much is he on? He actually has quite a lot of health left. So how is it going? Overall, the battle is still even, really. 1800 versus 2400. Oh, and this is where I realized that trolls have decided to come to my reserves area. Ravens, my warriors flee. Yeah, the spearmen weren't really going to hold off against savage orcs, especially not the big ones. And the Reichsguard can't really hold off against these people. The handgunners got killed by also got killed by savage orcs, managing to kill like 4 of them, 5 of them in melee. But that was it, really. What we go here? I do bring reinforcements in the shape of great swords over here. I keep them there though to try and lure these people off the wall, which it works. They do end up running off the wall, I'm pretty sure. This is where I deploy Carthans to kill these people. But it also triggers these bunch of orcs over here to come and help, which is not too good. Up here, the clusterfuck that is fighting against the wall is still a clusterfuck that's fighting against the wall. All the regular halberds, I'm pretty sure, are dead. Over here, oh my god, if there was... Let's pause this a sec. If there was an Empire Captain in there, he's probably dead now. Where is he? No, the Empire Captain is still alive, though he is squished in between a unit of trolls, big orc biguns, and savage orcs. Sure, that's going to go well. The Reichsguard are fighting. They're not bad when they're still in combat, though. I probably should have brought them out. Here I just try and keep a defensive block. I don't really want to deploy my reserves, and that's what causes me to lose quite a few men. Scream for the man. Karl Franz is knocking them out. However, Karl Franz does end up taking artillery fire from this, and that does cost him quite a lot of health. Yet again, I'm not very good at micromanagement. This is like one of the first battles I ever played with 40 unit armies. My PC could just about handle it. I mean, I imagine the video quality for this isn't great, but when I make a game, I will make a game. I will not be playing with 4 unit armies, obviously, because you can't get 4 unit armies in campaign, however cool that would be. EA, heed my words. EA, oh fuck's sake. CA, Creative Assembly. And I actually had a unit of Reichsguard Halberdiers try reinforce this flank, however, they broke before I could. The Empire Captain is dead, though I'm not sure where his dead body is. Oh, there it is. Is it? I don't know. Oh, is it there? I don't know. He's dead. He's around here somewhere. I'm sure he fought bravely and didn't run away. Unless he did run away because he was a pussy. I don't know. Let's go back in cinematic mode. One of my units has been wiped out. Which unit? Come on. Oh, used all its ammunition. Right. Thought it was all wiped out. Oh well. So, now these handgunners That's an alarm. Wonderful. Now these handgunners are engaged in close combat with a bunch of Black Orcs. We all know how that ends. Black Orcs like basically the toughest of the tough of the Orcs. All the war bosses are pretty much Black Orcs. Now, I think, yes, I do deploy dismounted Rights Guard to try attack them on the flank. However, they have so many units that they just cut one off and engage my Rights Guard in close combat. That doesn't stop these 8 guys basically going over there. I think I brought Karl Franz out. Yeah, Karl Franz did a pretty good job of killing these people. But I did have to bring him out because he took quite a lot of HP damage. Wherever the hell he is. You hear him shouting in the background. There he is. I get him to jump down here into the fray. That costs him a lot of health as well. I don't really use him to full effect. Probably should have. I also probably should have deployed more men around there, but I didn't. I do deploy these dismounted Rights Guard with great weapons to attack these orcs that are trying to sneak up on my arse. As well as deploy these halberdiers against these goblins. Probably not the best choice to deploy against goblins. The halberdier's advantage of killing large foes being taken away. Using the Deathclaw's blood growl thing. I don't know, what is that unit? I don't know.
Let's go.
Blood Roar, that's what it is. Blood Roar, which -8 to leadership, which isn't a bad debuff, though. Could be better. Got these dismounted Rights Guard halberdiers here, doing pretty good job actually of fighting them off. Yeah, I'm not entirely yes, that's what I did. I thought those were still the handgun. I was just like, wow, they've done a good job. But no, dismounted Rights Guard with great weapons. Again, trying to keep these units engaged here. I do believe I flank around with these guys as soon as they free up, but they engage in combat for quite a while longer. These halberdiers still fighting the goblins. I believe I gave quite a lot of experience boosts to the orcs because an orc warg would, from getting from the Badlands to the north and Altdorf, have quite a lot of experience. Here, the fight isn't looking too well anymore. Any sort of advantages I would have had are now ceasing to be. Like up here, great weapon, great swords, great weapons, one of them, have routed and have freed up more orcs to go into the fray. Not good at all. However, over here, great weapons still fighting them off. Halberdiers still fighting off these. The Rights Guard did kill quite a few people, I guess, but not really enough to make it count. There's just so many orcs, so many numbers I just can't compete with in this. Rights Guard doing their best to hold the line, but just aren't succeeding. I redeploy my Altdorf Company of Honor to blockade this point because, well, here come the orcs, effectively. These Altdorf over here. I should have deployed those Altdorf over here in hindsight. However, at the time I thought it was a good idea. Karl Franz just trying to give buffs, really. He just turns into a... very quickly turns into it. And these orcs, trolls, just basically run through my Altdorf Company of Honor. And then run back through the Altdorf Company of Honor. Oh, killing one. Nailed it. I gave the Altdorf Company of Honor free tier level, silver level 3 as a boost. Which helps a bit. It just delays the inevitable, really. As you can see, the battle is now tipped well into their favor. There's only 400 men between it, but 400 men on their side have more morale, and I can't hope to cope with the severe loss of morale that my men are now taking. I do deploy these Rights Guard great weapons into the back, which would have done well had I not had 4 friggin' orc big uns with shields running behind me, there are 44, but currently I can only see 4. I think I moved... yeah. These dismounted right guard with halberds are now running up here to occupy these. It's just now a game of lasting. So yeah. A bit left on the clock. Trying to fight them off. To no avail. More Rights Guard. I deployed more Rights Guard up here, but too late. The other unit routed. Karl Franz up there gave a morale buff. Over here, the Rights Guard with great weapons got surrounded. Oh, regular Rights Guard. Not even great weapon Rights Guard. Got surrounded and basically butchered. Though these halberds did fight to the last man. Deploying these Altdorf Company of Honor to attack these guys. I kept these guys here because I knew they'd probably end up coming down. He says as they're running up there. Oh yes, I must have tried helping the Rights Guard, though I don't think it really worked. The sheer number of bodies that I've killed. Like, these Rights Guard halberdiers up here have done so well. Like, from all the way back in the middle of the battle. The sheer bodies. Mass amounts of orcs, dead, dying, looting. Just trying to hold off Altdorf, but to no avail. These Rights Guard are slowly being diminished in number. It is a very brutal way to go. The Orc War Boss gets hit by my Karl Franz before anything real can happen. I rout him, luckily, because as you can see, he's not doing too well. Karl Franz does not have a lot of health. Over here, oh, it's just... To be honest, these two units did pretty well. Did pretty good at diminishing the Orcs' numbers. As you can see, they still outnumber me 2-1, but yeah, and Rights Guard ran away. I had this unit engaged with Savage Orc Biggins, very hard to kill, and very big damage dealers. I had a unit of halberdiers over here, which I forgot about because I'm a fuckwit. They did come back into the battle though. Overall, it is looking... the situation could change at any moment. Just getting a mass rout on. Karl Franz stood over here as the Orc War Bosses run off into the heart of Altdorf. I'm sure that's a great idea. This Altdorf Company of Honor still trying to hold them off. Effectively, the halberds are very effective at cutting down enemies, as long as they aren't surrounded. Even against Black Orcs, they are pretty effective. They are armor-piercing weapons, after all. In the hands of these Reichsguard, the great weapons are also cutting down the Black Orcs. There are just so many. There are 50 Black Orcs with silver experience versus dismounted Reichsguard of 33. They will not be able to hold out. Look, there was quite a big rout of Orc units, however I believe most of them came back into the battle. The battle kind of, well, 27 versus 70. That's just not going to end well. However, I did try getting the halberds in to help. I believe they did break before they could do any damage. Over here, cut down more. 8 of the Black Orcs. Not bad, not bad. And Altdorf Company of Honor doing pretty well against these Black Orcs. However, Orc Biggins came in and bolstered their line. Dismounted Rights Guard and Altdorf Company of Honor here, fighting off these Orc Biggins with great weapons, cutting what they would have an advantage of armor away. Just boosting their morale. Over here, just really dead Rights Guard, really. The armor not effectively helping them against overall, it was a slaughter. The battle has fully tipped into the Greenskins' favour. I do deploy Karl Franz to kill these unit of Black Orcs, and he does a pretty good job for having excessively low health, swatting away the Black Orcs at will. However, these Black Orcs and Orc Biggins just cutting these Altdorf to ribbons. Finally, this Altdorf Company of Honor did die, though killed quite its fair share of units. Of men, anyway, not units. These men routed, and the Right Guard routed. Effectively meaning my right flank and left flank non-existent. And that is the end of this. As you can see, it was a very, very, very crushing... Well, not crushing, I guess. It was very, brutal, as you can see here. I deployed 2,652 men. I lost pretty much all of them. Those 188, I imagine, running off into the winds. The Orc War Boss deployed almost 4,000 and lost 3,000. So I killed quite a few. I imagine if they hadn't had, say, as many Savage Orc Biggins, I probably would have won. However, they did, meaning that I lost. So that was the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I will be bringing more videos, more Warhammer Total War, some Dirt Free, perhaps. I know no one really watches Dirt Free anymore, but hey ho. I recently got it because it was on sale. Maybe have some Europa gameplay, some War Thunder gameplay. I'll just be trying to do any games that I play often. I may just record some footage on. See you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.